Hi, Masechet Shabbos Samachtes Amud Aleph. Shikha, Shoigeg. Sometimes it's good to forget about certain things in life. The Kotzker Rebbe said, Tzuri Lot Chateshi, V'tishkach Ken Muchalalecha. It's a famous one. Tzuri Lot Chateshi, Hashem made you in such a way you'll forget the bad things. V'tishkach Ken Muchalalecha, you forgot Hashem instead of forgetting the bad things. So we should not forget that it's Shabbos, and we should not forget the Malachas are also, right? So basically in the Mishnah, we saw that there are, generally speaking, three types of shikras. A person who forgot about the entire concept of Shabbos, whether Tinok Shinish or not is a machlokes. Oh, good time. Now we're summarizing. And then he's chayev, and he did a lot of chilul Shabbos for many years. He's only chayev one chatas. Why? Because his shikha was one. There was one shikha, and that was he forgot that it's Shabbos, or he didn't know. Machlokes we saw before. Thank you. And then there's a person who forgets that today he forgot today's Shabbos. He woke up. That can happen. It happens to people. He forgot, woke up Shabbos afternoon. Yeah, he didn't see people with Shtrimelach yet. Yeah, he's just in the room. No, and he feels like, I don't know, Sunday, Monday, it's just the room, right? So he thinks it's Sunday. He did 10 melachas, 20 melachas, 39 melachas. How many chatos will he bring? One. The forgetting is one. It's a musar idea. You have to bring korban not for doing what you're doing, but you have to bring a korban for forgetting. Forgetting is that's what you have to bring the korban for. Although it's instead of kol, it's true, but the way you enumerate it is a shikha. What happens with a person who knows very well that it's Shabbos, but he doesn't know that he somehow missed in high school mechatech. He doesn't know what mechatech or he says scoring misartet from some odd reason. Never know. Then he's drawing lines or he's cutting lines, yeah, and misartet. So he doesn't know. He knows it's Shabbos, but he doesn't know misartet is also. He has to be. He knows it's Shabbos, but boyer misartet to some some people don't know Israelis, the modern one. He doesn't know about basically the things. He doesn't know about me'amer. So he did four things. How many is he chayev? Four. One for each. What about if he did many toldus of bishul? He did bishul, frying, stir frying, sauteing, all these things. My wife knows what they mean, but I don't. Yeah, all these types of cooking. Yeah. What about that? So he has to bring one chatas because it's all one big family, one big happy, unhappy family of the various of bishul, and therefore has to bring one. Okay, maximum times the person can bring one Shabbos. Chatas 39. And we saw with the Choshev Reb David yesterday, Machlokes Munbaz and Chachamim, what's defined as shoigig, right? A shoigig makes you bring chatas. If you shoigig something that would have been kores b'meizid, but you did it b'shoigig, meaning you forgot whatever you forgot. Yeah, we didn't know. Then what do you have to bring? You have to bring the korban. According to Munbaz compares, as we saw yesterday, yeah, because of the hekesh. Funnily enough, he compares Mezid to Shoigeg, meaning Munbaz believes that Shoigeg has to have some kind of some kind of Mezid in it. Meaning, if you complete Shoigeg, you really didn't know that. By the way, you can move away from Shabbos. Shabbos is not. Although people of Rum are defined as Shomer Shabbat, is Chaylev. The person does know. He never heard about not eating Chaylev. Some crazy guy never heard about it. Yeah. In his eyes, yeah. So if it doesn't chaylev that it's also munbaz, it's not called shoigeg. Mezid, in some aspect of shoigeg, if you completely off the wall, don't have anything, right? That's learned, and now that's Ramashenkin. They don't require that. According to Chachamim, I don't want to say, so we're going to see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Samish test modal top of the page. According to Munbaz, what is the person shoigig in? Because you can't say he knows everything. Munbaz says he has to know something. So how much do you know? How much don't you know? Shogag bekorban, as we're going to see later. What is shogag bekorban? Since the person, the person knows that it's possible to drive on Shabbos, and even though that it's chiyuv korban. Wow. But he doesn't know that it brings that on Shoigeg you bring a korban. That's what he doesn't. He's missing that detail. But that person is called the Shoigeg. Now she says, Yudas, don't toss, and Yudas shechayv alechatas. Rashi says, don't know that there's chiyuv chatos. Therefore, in Yunus's outlook, if you knew that whatever that is, tell everything down, 39, you know that it's kolos. Why? You don't know the korban. Amazing. That's good. Off the hook. Okay. Now, it's not a question. It's just jumping board. We're not really wondering about Rabbanon. We're asking, to start the conversation. The Ritva says, so the Ritva here. Rabbanon, you just want to say, Mapitom. You have to not know the Avera. The man who knew too much. He knows that it's what? Chiyuv korban. Chiyuv koris. That's not enough. Missing enough. So how do they find Shkoda? If the person knows that it's awesome, that guy, the traditional guy he knows he's not allowed to. He doesn't know koris. People are like that. Yeah, you don't know that it's koris. Oh, sir, you called enough. Because korban what korban? Korban always what the shogig equivalent of koris. For mazid, korban for So if we're talking about shogig, so if in the mazid version what you don't know is koris, then you bring the korban. The koris and the korban are hand in hand. That's what Rashi says. So although it's asur datim nisah b'Shabbat, and even for him asur nisah b'Shabbat, and asur nisah b'Shabbat, but he doesn't know chorus, he brings the chatos because the chorus is what is missing. So instead of that, boom, one level down, below chorus, boom, is shogeg is the korban. Therefore, that's cool. By the way, there were cases about it, but Rav Rizal, I heard him saying once. He said half the sentence, but I got the whole idea later. I heard him once speaking. Sometimes Ba'al Tshuva, Lo Aleinu, it's really sad because the women were not faithful to the husbands. And now they stay with my husband and we became. But if she knew that it's also, but she didn't know that it's chorus, then she's a shegeget. I'm not inventing it. And then no, I'm talking serious. Immoral, I don't know, whatever the Torah says. But they don't know it's chorus to be with the male the shogeg, so they can stay with the husband. But that's what I said in Kira, maybe a little bit Yevid. I'm not a place of halacha, but I didn't invent it. Let's put it. Now we can see that's a makor. That's a real thing. No, you only consider be a shogeg completely. You have no neither the law and clearly not the cause. He does not know. Caleb doesn't know, or he forgot completely. One of them has no idea that he's a shogeg. But if you know some of the information, about the malach, the avera to be called the shogeg. Reasons why. Excuse me, 1 second. In other words, about what? About korban chat. It says do something in doing the meiser. And Oshem, then you have to be very good. Means what are you missing? You're missing to aseno. You don't not allowed to do this. You don't know to drive and turn on the light and like you said. Rabbi Yochanan, the obvious now ping pong back to Rabbi Yochanan. Explain the pasuk, right? Because according to Quran, it's not true. It's not allowed to. You're not allowed to drive on Shabbos. You don't know about the chorus. I don't know something. We did the pasuk for something else. The person korban chatos, the person who what's the korban? The mistake. He realized the person is one of the people of. Is not always the best. Means one of the nation. Is a person, member of the Jewish nation. Yeah, person has to be hailed if he flunked off. Would you? I forgot that it's Shabbos. I forgot to turn on the light. Muma, excluding the person, the muma. Explain everything when we get to the lines. Person who is what today would call off the derech. A person who, let's say, there's a person in general. There's more today pretty well. There's a person who usually doesn't make salacha right, left, and Elamai. Now he decided, there's a from mood change. So he doesn't have to bring chatas. He's out of the game. Generally, because now all gets whatever to right. Then he, that's what it says. That doesn't yet explain the pasuk. Arguing what we just said, and he said, meaning what? Say pasuk which we're looking for. The answer may be called lot of son of a if a person did or whatever he did has to bring it on the shgoga. A person who regrets what he did, regardless to his general status. If he regrets that particular avera, then he does bring the korban, even if he did 5,000 averas otherwise. Unlike Nakama, yeah. If a person did not regret, but he stopped bringing the korban, I don't know, for the fun of it, the chayzer b'tshuva from it, not really shav midios, it doesn't really care. We're going to explain. It doesn't have to bring a korban. Let's explain. So first of all, the pasuk is used for something else. It's okay. Rabbi Yochanan is off the hook. Rabbi Yochanan says because it says the pasuk Loto Asena Hashem means to Asena, excluding chorus. To Asena means I'm looking at the action, not at the person. Yes, that's what it means. It's not the Gemara in Horia. It's as follows. Let's say if a person is really mumer lehachis, if he can eat straight for kosher, not such people, even if he ate from some reason he rejected that particular avera, tomorrow he'll be lehachis nit, and we know that tomorrow he'll keep eating crave. Only today he's in a frum mood, and you don't accept his korban. This is mamish more lehachis, unless he does tshuva properly on his whole matzah. But if he mumer lachis and he stays mumer lachis, he keeps the cross in his he regretted that particular avera. Lekul alma, he has no kapar by korban. It's too easy for him. He's out of the game. We all agree to the pasuk me'amor. It does say me'amor. Elamai. Let's say there's a person as a mumer l'tovin. Mumer l'tovin is a person who would like to eat kosher. London, I saw a guy in the train, whatever. They're not exactly the same. He lives in South London. Let's say such people. It's too far. He'd like to go to Golders Green, to the north of London, to buy the kosher meat. It's a long train ride, very long, the whole Northern Line. It's expensive. So when he comes at the time with the money, what he goes to Sainsbury's and he buys the tray for meat. Okay, it's expensive. It's not an anti. It's not an anti guy. Eat treif mistama because expensive. Now he's regretting eating treif. Invited to a Haredi Simcha, and now they told him it's kosher, it's shuman, and it's chaylev. So now he wants to bring a korban. That's a nakama. We say the person that eats treif tomorrow he will eat treif because the crops stay expensive, they remain expensive. And mainly he cannot bring a korban. Even he cannot bring a korban because he's Amoritz, he's a mumo. He's a mumo, although yeah. The other opinion says no. Because the Maisalot Otheno, this particular is not such a bad thing. Right? If kosher food was more, he would have eaten it. So it's not that bad. Plus the fact that this Aver in particular is regretting, so such a person, according to Rab Shimon, does bring a korban. And that's what Teosena. Teosena means we judge the Teosena, not the persona. Okay. In the famous Mishnah, it says in the beginning of the Mishnah, that Mishnah is a long famous Mishnah. Mamish enumerates, elaborates on each and every Av Melocha. And the introduction is, how many of Melocha are there? 40. Why it doesn't say 39? I counted 8 at least. Yeah. We thought that it says in the Torah 40 times Melocha Melachta, and 1 time means Yosef Atzadik. That's 40 minus 1. I said that then. No, it's not like that. It isn't. I think. It was right. One of these rare occasions, remember. In any event. So it says there 40 minus is the amount of ochas of Shabbos. And then it starts on we had a question. Normally, you have to write the number. You know how to count till 39. Yeah. Each have to tell me. It says it twice at the beginning and the end. It's double trouble. So why does he tell me? Yeah, 39. I can count till 39. What's the message of the Mishnah to tell me that 39 of us malachos? I can count myself. No, there is enough kamina here. Rashi says not love from the number, from the concept of having a number, that there's some kind of limitation. Yeah. If I say there are people in the room, it's one thing, but if I say there are 5 people in the room, I'm limiting something. Yeah, we are dafka 5 people and not a minyan and not. Yeah. So what are we coming to say here? Let's say the person did 59 malachas, is one, meaning not more than 39. As you already said, the maximum amount of chatois the person may bring for one Shabbos is 30. Even though you did 10 toldos of zoreah, so that you call them, you still only have 39. It's per family, so to speak. Only 39. How do you have so many malachas, obviously? Excuse me, so many chatois? Clearly, Shabbos, you Shabbos, any of the 39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You miss 39 pieces of information individually, each and every malacha, and therefore you have to bring 39 chatois, as opposed to what? Obviously, if you forgot that today's Shabbos and you did all 39, busy day, house and you cooked and you did garden and you painted, and what then? Shabbos, you thought it's how many chatois? 1. So okay, then. Wait a second. Tell me, guys, something that doesn't work right. Because if you're telling me that this guy doesn't know about any of the 39 malachas, he doesn't know today's Shabbos. He knows that today is Saturday. In other words, if you don't know any of the malachas of Shabbos, for you, there's no difference between Shabbos and any other day. So what do you mean you know today is Shabbos? You know the 7th day of the week, but you're cognizant read this day like today. What do you know? That's a general question. But now we're going to attack Shlakish. According to Rabbi Yochanan, the question is not different. Say, very good. The person knows that it's also to drive, to paint. He doesn't know that it's cold. That's called shaking. Very good. So therefore, you can have the case of having 39 different korbanos, he got the other on Shabbos. Very good. He knew either all or some of them, says Rashi. He did all 39 hours, yeah, by mistake. He knows that it's osir, some, all of them, but he doesn't know that it's choros. He went to Hebrew school. He knows these things are osir. He doesn't know it's choros. He was never taught. Very good. So he knows very well about Shabbos, but he's still a complete shageg. 1, 2, 3, each and every one he doesn't know is chayav choros. Therefore, he knows well about the significance of Shabbos also by Melocha, and yet he's a complete amount. Because he doesn't know the choros. So yes, 39 local, utilized different points that he doesn't know. According to Rish Lakish, what's a guy who doesn't know about either chorus, doesn't know Bechlal, does he know about Shabbos? What does he know about Shabbos? If he doesn't know the 39, so what does he know about Shabbos? Or Toysus, I don't exactly legal. Correct the ritva with a lot of people. I talk and right away ask the question. A lot of Chiloni people, Lon Manisol, so nice. And then, unfortunately, TV and football only have Kiddush. It's common. So what happens then? So maybe he knows Kiddush. He doesn't know any of the 39. He knows you do Kiddush. You have food. No? What do you say? Why isn't that called knowing Shabbos? Very good, beautiful. He has to know his level of knowing and not knowing has to be on the same wavelength. He forgot he doesn't know any of the malachos, so he has to know something about Isser Malacha. You can't do apples and oranges. It has to be on the same level. Like you're playing black and white, some things you know within Isser Malacha and something you don't. Right? If he just thinks Shabbos is an apple, he really is a Tomim Days from kibbutz. He really doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about Isser Malacha and Shabbos. You think it's today when you go to the beach, it's fun, right? And you make Kiddush and eat nice food. It's like for us, Tu B'Shvat. Yeah. So that's not called knowing Shabbos B'chlal vis-a-vis Malacha. You have to know in general about Malachas and not know 39 Nikudas about Malachas. But they both have to be Malachas. So I think that's a harder question. The person doesn't even answer. Maybe he knows the Asay. Maybe he knows the mitzvah Asay of Shabbos Tishbo. It's the first Rambam says mitzvahs Esed to be Shabbos and Shabbos. Every time there's an Asay of staying without Malacha. Yeah. Not a say to each almond in Kiddush. A say of resting, of not doing malachas in a say, and the Lota say of thus it says maybe you know, it's for to say, not the Lota say. It doesn't answer. Okay? The key is according to the Shlakish about Shabbos, answers the Gemara. The Yoda about Tchumin, a person is not allowed to walk out of town, 2,000 ames, right, or even more. Yud Beis Meal could be the Oraisa. Rabbi Akiva, which is not the mainstream opinion, so to speak, Rabbi Akiva. Neruvin also. Akiva says that Tchumin are the Oraisa. Wow, it's accepted as a Drabonon thing. I know. But Rabbi Akiva, the Tchumin are the Oraisa. Oh, so Tchumin are in Isser Malacha, but then Isser the Oraisa, which is the same. It's not korban. There's an Isser the Oraisa to walk on you carrying to walk too far away from town, and it's also very good. I think he knows that room out of 5 years old. That's the only thing he knows about Shabbos. So he knows Shabbos is a day not time of having fun. So Melacha is in general in one is of Tchumi, and he's missing 39 different information. And then the Ritva has other solutions. We're good for them. Say it. They're one of the 39. לא, הוא לא יודע כלום. הוא לא יודע אף אחד מה-39 כולל הוצאה בשוטות. הוצאה בשוטות זה אחת מהלמתת. מספר 39. It's the last one, last one. It's an Isur D'Oraisa, it's 439. האחרונה בראשונה. Okay. Now, frag the Gemara, who is the Tana of the Tana Levo? Who's the master of the following bride? The Donobon says in the Baisa. Shogeg bezeh u bezeh. A person was mistaken both about the day And about the malachas. He thinks today is Sunday, to smoke on Shabbos. In other words, Rashi says we're just coming to say, Rashi towards the end of the narrow lines. Rashi says that's there's no question. These guys are super duper. Everybody, it's clearly showing it both ways. Now, the guy knows that it's Shabbos, and he knows that it's also to drive. That's the epitome of Mazid. That is the Mazid is Mazid both ways, day and the time. Now, third case. Now let's get it. Shogag b'Shabbos b'Hizid b'Malochos. Shogag b'Shabbos. He thinks today is Friday or Sunday, and he's Hizid b'Malochos, meaning he knows Hilchas Shabbos. He's going against the Torah. He knows. He's Talmid Chacham. He knows he learned Shabbos all his life, but he thinks today's Friday. It means Shishogag b'Malochos b'Hizid b'Shabbos. Let's say he knows it's Shabbos, but he doesn't know about the Malachos. Forgot or doesn't know about it. Here comes the last one. Here comes the punch. I know you're not allowed to do mechatech on Shabbos and paper into two equal. I don't know about korban. I'm not sure. I don't know. Waker is such a hard safe. I don't know. There's no about korbanos. He did it. It's bad. Yeah, he did it, knowing that it's also and kol. But he doesn't know about korban. That's a piece of information is missing. He's chayav what? Chayav not skila. Korban. Who is that? Keman, kemunbaz. Clearly, that is munbaz, loud and clear. That's that you cannot get. That if you're missing the shaggy, missing the fact that it's chayav chatos, that's munbaz. Comes the Gemara with another statement. Before we continue, a little introduction. If you look at okay, we see the concept of korban olav yoyim. Three, I think, things that are korban. Chatas is not a set korban, financial situation. And normally, what's a chatas? As I said, I was careful before I said most chatois. Most chatois is there's an avera, obviously. If you do the mazid, ingredient number 2, option number 1, I would say is mazid lo lenus kores. You have chatas, right? Now we're going to see one of the cases of korban oil of yored, which is sliding scale. You bring chatas, if not behem, you bring 2 birds. If not, you bring the mincha from the. What about that? One of the cases is shvuas bitui. Shvuas bitui is a person who basically shvua. He swore, we saw it in the beis amud beis, if you want to do chazara, yeah. He either was nishba, he swore within the halachic definitions of shvua, yesterday he ate pizza and he's lying, or he didn't, or he swears not to eat pizza tomorrow and he ate pizza. He was mefer, he broke his own oath, his own shvua. So this guy has to bring what? A korban. Chatas, oil of yored. If he's mazid, he has to bring chatas. And there's no chorus. As bad as it is to break a shvua, and it's bad, it's very bad, it's not a chiyuv chorus. So here we find a very interesting chatas. Usually chatas is the second fiddle, is the sub of chorus. Here chatas is it. Chatas is now the queen, the main thing. There's no chorus, even the mazid. It's a chiddush. Yeah? Okay. The other oil v'yored, which is Hamikdash. It's also oil v'yored, but if you're entering beis Hamikdash, the yediyah. If you're mistaken, you bring chatas. But shvuas bitui, you were nishba to eat something and you didn't. Mazid, you broke it. Ultimate what you have to do right away is just chatas. There's no call there. Okay. With that in mind, no. The question is, who's everyone? Yeah. Expression, yes, swearing to do something and he didn't. Interesting. You know when you have to bring a korban? Only when you shogeg in the lav of malach. like I told you, right? The shogeg b'lav sheba, which means what? You are shogeg in the lav. You don't know. Oh, I don't have to. Second. Excuse me. 1 second. I'm closing the Zoom. No, I'll let it stay. So, no, actually, such an opinion. No. This is not right. The mazid of it's machlokes either beginning there and also in Shkutz. No. The opinion that we follow over here says you bring the korban if you're shoygig. You mistakenly broke your shvua. Not yeah. That's what I said. Something else. Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember it from somewhere. Could be mistakenly. But Rabbi Yochanan says that everyone agrees. The shvuas bitu you only chayiv at sheyishgog belav shaba. You're talking about the lav. You don't know about the lav. Yeah. You don't know about the lav itself. You don't know about the lav. Then you have to bring a korban. You bring a korban. You didn't know that it's also to break it. Hakol moedim man. Hakol moedim. And he's it's Munbaz, or is it Rabbi Yochanan within Rabbanon? Or is it Rabbi Yochanan? What is Rabbi Yochanan Rish Lakish's opinion? That really you have to not know. Rabbi Yochanan says you're shaking in the. Excuse me, Rabbi Yochanan said that you know, but you don't know the chorus about the secular women. That's Rabbi Yochanan, as we pass. Here he comes and he says Rabbi Yochanan. Rabbi Yochanan says that in this case, if you shageg in the lav, you shageg in the actual avera, you don't know if you don't think is a problem to break your shvua, then you have to bring a korban. Of course, here would agree to that. Why? Why would Rabbi Yochanan? Yeah, let's summarize again. We said that in a regular avera that has all three ingredients, maisa, kores, as one of, and korban b'shoigeg, then Rabbi Yochanan got up and said, no. You know what shoigeg? Excuse me 1 second. Shoigeg means when he knows about the avera and he doesn't know about the kores. And Ashtaki says shoigeg means you don't know anything. Here we come and say that Rabbi Yochanan agreed that even if he does know about the whole lav, if he does know about the lav of the then he's called a shoigeg. Here, in order to be shoigeg, you have to be completely ignoramus. As opposed to tale of dam, if you know about the Easter and you don't know about chorus, then you're shoigeg. Here's know nothing. Obviously, because he can't know about chorus because it doesn't exist. What's the chiddush? When there is chorus, I'm supposed to not know about it. It exists, yeah. Here in the of course, when there's no chorus, there is no chorus. No, not know. It really doesn't exist. So the only thing I'm left yes to know or not to know is the actual issue. So what's the chiddush? Telling me, well, what you have to not know that I don't know. It's not true, so I don't have. The answer is going no. I would have thought. But since there is a korban, oh, that's what I meant before. That was my mistake. Yeah? That the only thing on shoigeg is korban chatas without over here. Wow, there's a big chiddush. There's no chorus. The only thing is beis and what and korban. I would have thought he should be lechayev. That's pshat. Maybe let's say the person didn't know that there's here korban is instead of the same. Don't know about chorus. That's a missing ingredient. You call the shoigeg. Here, what's the only game in town? Korban. Makes you already a shoigeg. What's kamash malan? You have to not know about the meiser.
You have to not know about the mice. Look at Rashi. He still thinks you have to not know the entire the love logo. If he was amazed about the love, Rabbanan still believe that not knowing korban is wrong. So what is it that you, out of two things, mindset and korban, what is there not to know? Rabbanan stick to the guns. Not korban, gornish, say Rabbanan. The only thing not to know about, mindset. He doesn't know. That's why Shabbos bitui, not knowing. That's the shoygeg. I think the Mazy, those were mistakes. I think so. Shavuos bitui is different to all other chatois. Yeah, why? Shavuos bitui. Let's ignore Mazid for now. Let's say the Shavuos bitui, a person is mistaken by thinking whatever he thinks. That's going to be the chiddush now. He's missing information regarding Shavuos bitui, of how severe Shavuos. I swear not to eat pizza. The pizza smells so nice. He eats it, not knowing that it's really bad. Being called shoygig. Then is chayiv what? Chatos. Is the amazing version chorus? No. Did we amazing? He gets malchus. I'm pretty sure he gets malchus. Yeah, there's no chorus. No chorus. Okay. In this case, says the Bible, B'Shem Rabbi Yochanan, what is a piece of information you're missing? Is what is the ma'aser? When you call shoygig, when you are unaware that there's an issue to break the shvuah. You think that I swear to you, people say, I swear. Oh, I swear I'm not going to eat the pizza. I think it's eating. It has no severa to break a shvuah. Then all of a sudden we agree and we say, oh, that's called really a shoygig. In other averis was different because there was there is no chorus. What's the chiddush? Having would be maybe the korban should be the missing information. He knows it. He does know you have to bring a korban. Maybe that's called chatos. That's a reason. No. Here Chachamim say not knowing about the korban is gornish. The argument does. So what is the variable that you don't know and makes you shoygig? Not knowing the avera. That's the only thing that stays. Kovis doesn't exist. Boom. There are three players. Maisa, kovis, and shoygig. Now kovis, there is no kovis. What about the shoygig? Korban? No. Korban Chachamim don't think that not knowing korban is not called shoygig enough. The only one that stays in the game is Maisa. So remember, you must not know about Maisa in Shavuos bitui in order to be called. Now it's better. Hatzlacha v'bracha. We're on this week, Be'ezras Hashem. Next Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday, Shir will be taken over by the Mishtatfi. Maybe do a round, each one a different night. I'm going to Gibraltar Be'ezras Hashem next Tuesday. Hatzlacha v'bracha. But we're still here this week, Be'ezras Hashem. The computer, I have to deal with it. Thank you very much. Koyach Gadol and be Matzliach.